It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
See what kind of paperwork has to be done.
Talk to Art if you want to get that done.
Yeah, if you need to contact Spooky, you need to talk to Arturo. He's his secretary, so.
Oh, wow.
This is for everyone. If you want to contact Spooky at MIC Furby, just ask him the question and he'll relay it for you. He's very good at that.
Oh, Arturo's the Girl Friday in that business?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Is he going to answer? Yeah, no?
Honzo?
Oh, hey. From the dead. Oh, are you crying? What happened?
I forgot it was Tuesday. And my phone's charging.
You are a terrible bison. How do you forget it's Tuesday?
The worst part is you retweeted the tweet that said it was tonight. You retweeted it.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right when we start the show, he sits up. Son of a bitch.
Sorry. No, like, my head's... Oh, God, this is terrible.
Well, this is number 45. Right? Number 45? Man, it's been like almost a whole year. Almost a whole year.
My headphones exploded. Hey, guys.
About 11 months.
Has it been 11 months?
11 months. Closing in on a year.
Wow, we're losers.
Never would I thought this show would have lasted more than a week.
We shouldn't have, to be honest. I don't know why we did. We continued that first show.
Yeah.
I don't have your topics.
You don't have the topics? Well, good thing.
Well, it's on my phone, and my phone's hooked to my Twitter, so people are sending questions at Honzo Gonzo and at Harrison SBA. Then, you know.
Well, the first thing we're gonna talk about is IPLAYWINNER had an interview with Infiltration.
Oh yeah, an exclusive interview.
I actually just read through it for the first time like 45 minutes ago, but it's pretty good. Some of the questions are, you know, whatever, but they nailed a couple spots, like a few questions about him quote unquote counterpicking Pierre Balrog with a con.
Oh yeah.
Just like him going through the mindset on like what he was thinking and stuff like that. He basically just said Akuma was not working out, and he wanted to switch it up. And he also said something interesting. I don't know if he like just said it to say it, but he basically, when I picked him, I knew it was going to be more hype. Which is totally true, but...
That's the thing that Daigo said in his interview with Mad Cats a while ago, or was it Seth? I'm sorry. Seth Killian at some Mad Cats event in the East Coast a while ago. I think it was like 6 months ago or something. But Daigo's like, yeah, I play Ryu just to, you know, get people hype.
And remember Momochi said that too. He dropped Yun because everybody hated him.
Yeah, so maybe with the Laugh Infiltration breakup, he's not going to focus on winning as much anymore, but having fun.
And one of the
maybe Laugh was like the really mean girlfriend, just like, you better fucking win. You better win. No sex tonight.
And one of the questions, he said that quote unquote anybody could coach me, or something like that.
Oh damn!
I don't think like it was intentional or like a personal like attack and laugh, but I just thought it was funny. Like, yeah, anybody can train me.
He doesn't think. I don't think he knows that it's such a big deal that that they broke up or whatever. That everyone thinks it, because like I tell people like, what? They're like shocked, like, are you serious? Like, that's sad. It's like a real breakup, like at high school or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, wow, they've been together for so long. Why would they break up?
And but there were like a couple of questions that I wanted to talk about. One of them was, okay, what makes fighting games so fascinating to you? And he basically went on to say that basically fighting games, you can play against anybody in the world anytime you want. There's no language barrier, which can't. I mean, I guess for most sports that's kind of true, but maybe that's what makes sports so worldwide, I guess.
I think what he means is the language, and there's a cultural barrier. There's no cultural barrier either, because like you can just go anywhere and there'll be fighting games there,
Exactly.
and they'll accept you. They'll accept you, and they're like, yeah, you play fighting games, sick, that's cool. if you go everywhere, you can play League of Legends like online. Like who gives a shit? You're not going to like someone's house or some session. There's a lot less camaraderie and a lot less cultural exchanges. And League of Legends and like any other like StarCraft or something doesn't really have the most friendliest of open of communities. You know, I think fighting games is actually the most open and friendly community, despite all the hatred that it exudes.
That and like if you want to be on the same league team or whatever, if you want to be on the same team with somebody, I feel like you have to know their language in other sports because you have to communicate with them somehow on some level.
Yeah, you have to be able to speak a language they speak too.
In Street Fighter, there's teams, but it's all technically individual, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like hey, we're gonna put you up against so and so because this is a better matchup or something like that. But outside of that scenario, there's really no need to know much of their language.
It's kind of like StarCraft in that it's just like if you're good, you don't have to depend on anyone. You depend on yourself, and you can excel and be good at that game. But like in like Dota or League of Legends, like if your teammates suck, there's nothing you could do. Sometimes you're just like, okay, I just lost. I lost because of other people, and that's frustrating for a lot of people. I mean, go play Call of Duty and see how many goddamn curse words you hear if you die like 5 times. You know?
Yeah. And then kind of on the same point, he went to saying that or the question was, do you think you must be skilled in language to participate and have fun? And he basically, knowing the language, it's just like an added feature. Basically, he went on to say, like, you can go to a tournament and compete and have fun in the tournament and play against other people, but if you know the language, you have that extra thing to go and hang out with people after the tournament, or
Yeah.
like go to parties, or like maybe even get to sessions where you wouldn't normally go because you couldn't speak their language.
Yeah, I understand that. Because like if I go to like some like Chinese tournament, some randomly like the best Chinese Marvel player ever plays me and destroys me, I'm not gonna go get ice cream with them afterwards. You know, like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I would just be weird. Be like, yeah, I like hamburgers in America. I'm like I don't know, whatever they think of me. Why are you clicking so much?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just
You
scrolling
playing-
down on my thing.
Playing that cookie
No,
game?
no,
Cookie
no.
clicker?
Um,
Clicker?
trying to give Event Home story.
Yeah, good luck.
But yeah, and he, basically said, hey, I want to improve my language as well as his fighting game skills. And those are really the two questions that stuck out for me. And then the last thing I thought was interesting, which is something a top player would say in an esport or like a high-regarded athlete or something. Basically, they asked him, do you have any final words? And it says, to all fighting game fans, I have many great experiences at tournaments thanks to you. You all make me play better too. I think I have a lot to learn, but I really hope to improve my English so I can communicate with you and share ideas. You are the most important part of the FGC fighting game scene. Thank you for your support always. So, I mean, I read that, and I'm like, this guy is totally professional.
Yeah.
That's something all top players should be saying all the time.
And they don't ever.
They really don't.
I feel like international players are the only smart ones when it comes to PR and like pandering. I don't want to say pandering, but being genuinely excited about your fan base and stuff. Because I don't know, most of Americans just feel so indifferent about it.
That he realizes, hey, there's all these people, and a lot of them might suck, but a lot of them are either fans of me or play because of me or play because of a certain other top player. And if it wasn't for the little people or the pop monsters or whatever, like, I mean, obviously top players, they would exist, but not on the level they are right now.
Yeah, maybe that's because Infiltration actually makes real money by winning tournaments instead of just farming people on Twitch with like raffles and CPU tournaments and shit. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's so genuine.
Maybe I don't know. Did you have anything else for that interview? I thought it was pretty good.
It's really good. I like original content on IPLW.
If you want to check out the whole interview, make sure you guys go to iplaywinner.com. Did you want to blow up somebody, or
How you want
I
me to
feel
do it?
like before we get into more
Okay.
topics that are connected together, you can
Well,
blow up
okay,
people.
so Event Hubs has an ad blocking thing where it'll follow you if you have ad block, correct? Have you seen it? You've seen it?
Yes, I've
Okay.
seen it.
I'm assuming everyone's seen it at this point because I think 60% of the FGC uses ad blocker. And I'm pretty sure 90% of those people probably go to Event Hubs because lower tier people usually go to Event Hubs. But so like that obtrusive like space is kind of like it offends me a lot, and I'm not going to Event Hubs anymore. Not that I did anyways because their site's trash for the most part. But like for a site that takes fucking people's tweets and just like, hey, did you guys see it? This tweet, huh? Yeah, that's their story. Like,
That's like
news
the
to
one
them.
thing that's kind of weird to me is like they take people's tweets and then they just take them without asking people.
Yeah,
Like
and they
I think
just
Kelvin said something about Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and then I see like him posting it on Facebook, like, "Hey, they just took my tweet, and I guess it's on here now." I'm like, okay, that's kind of
yeah,
it's
they
kinda
did
random.
the article we were just talking about. They just posted it on their site, like just taking. They didn't even link us, hyperlink the article in like 90% of the top fucking article. They just put it at the bottom as like the source. So like,
Yeah, I had to email him about that.
yeah, I tweeted the guy 4 times. He didn't respond, so I think they just hate me over there, which is fine. So for a site that does that and like, oh my god, DOA nude mods, like, oh man, like Dark Soccer statues are cool. Like that's not fucking news. It's not content. It's just like you just talking to someone on AIM. Okay, you just see this guy tweet. That's not journalism. So why would you force someone to pay $20 for that trash? It's just trash. It's just simple trash, and the fact that you think it's worth $20 a year or however $20 a month.
I think it's $20 a year. There's nobody paid $20 a month for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody in
Like,
the right mind would do
even
that.
that little amount, like $20 a year, isn't even that much. But even that, it's like why? Like why would I pay for that? Shoryuken has enough fucking FGC articles to get you by, and IPLAYWINNER has enough like weird articles that'll get you by. I don't know. I really don't know why you need to see PR Balrog's tier list for the 30th time that he tweeted out. Like it's like fucking, it's stupid. It's the stupidest thing. Like I don't know why they did that. If
I
you go
think
to
the
Reddit,
one thing that just makes people the most mad is the full screen
yeah.
blow
If you
up in your
if
face when
if
you
you
click on the
disable the
webpage.
ads on that site, you get fucking audio ads and video. There's big screen ads, so they are obtrusive. I'm sorry, so I don't blame people for ad blocking that site. And if you go on Reddit right now, you can figure out ways to go around the no script. So I'm officially promoting Kappa Reddit or whatever. You can find it. So like, yeah, I don't like. I rather you have good content and inspire people to turn it off from their own goodwill than just trying to force them, because that's like a DRM issue too. Like if you look at Witcher games, the company behind it is just like, we're not gonna put DRM on it. We're not gonna do it, and they still sell a lot of copies because people don't pirate it that much.
I mean, I don't think they're not trying either, at all. I mean, they have like,
I mean,
uh,
it's not like
they could
TMZ.
try harder, but yeah,
I
I mean,
just don't
it's
think. I think it's they have a hubris or something that they think their content is that good that needs to be paid for.
that's the thing is like you can just get it everywhere else too.
Yeah,
You're kind of
it's
just like
not
shooting
it's
yourself
not
in
an
the foot. I
exclusive.
feel like
It's dumb, especially in the FGC when we're all broke.
it's kind of yeah.
That's just my opinion. And you know, I'm not going on that site. I haven't been for a while because I mean the comments are toxic as it's just stupid people. Do you see the production comments?
No,
They're like, hey guys, we need to like. Fire was like, hey, I learned some production tricks at PAX, and then the article was like, oh no, new SCR 2014 production qualities. How are you gonna production qualities? And people were like, why didn't you just have a team of people doing stats and shit? I'm just like, oh my god, like their comments just blow my mind sometimes.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see how long that lasts.
It'll
But
be-
again,
it'll-
people forget. So this is something where you have to wait a week and a half for all the drama to disappear, because that's about how long all the drama in the FGC takes to wither away.
yeah.
So wait a week and a half.
We all remember it though, man. Just bring it up. It's like a smell.
Oh, I got something from a year ago that I want to bring up, but but yeah. So, is that all you had to say about Event Hubs? I mean, I kind of really don't have anything to say for the most part.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they would decide to do that. It's really weird.
So I guess jumping into international news, international tournaments. They had what was that called? The Brazil tournament?
Treta? Yeah. Oh, you just remind me of something. Continue.
It was kind of funny that Street Fighter had twice as many viewers as Marvel.
It's Brazil's not known for.
I know, but that doesn't ever seem to matter.
It does.
Does it?
No one was talking about Marvel for Brazil because no one cared.
Well, I mean,
because the Street Fighter players in Brazil are really good on an international scale, though. You have to understand that. Like, they have players that can compete with like really top players. And Reinhardt and Sako were there. Sako's just like.
Did Sako end up winning?
Yes.
I didn't catch Street Fighter.
I was watching it. Reinhardt and Sako in grand finals. Reinhardt actually reset it, and then Sako just was like nah and just won. But Reinhardt was playing really well. There's actually a video. It's somewhere.
Damn, Reinhardt just can't win, huh?
No,
he's a second place monster.
He's so good though.
I know.
But
he just can't edge it out. Like he got second place at Shadowloo against Infiltration that one time. He got second place at final round. He got second place at this tournament. I know there's another tournament too that he got second place.
It was the one against Infiltration where he popped off. That was,
no. That was against Mago.
Oh, Mago. Sorry.
That was the qualifier for the Capcom 25th anniversary in in Europe. I can't remember where though. But yeah, he got second place there too. So.
DreamHack, he got second to that Cammy.
No, that was Infiltration.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, second place monster, unfortunately.
He's good though. He's really good. He's a monster with Sagat. Like I watch him.
I think he's the best Sagat ever.
It blows my mind, dude.
Since Mago dropped Sagat.
There's a highlight reel of Sako's Evil Ryu, and it's pretty.
Oh yeah, dude, he was doing some crazy stuff that I didn't even know that was possible.
It's 4 minutes of just like why is this working? Like,
he did like the axe kick, but he was able to combo from it without FADCing, and I didn't even know he could do that. And
he was like comboing ultras with like meaty EX fireballs, like comboing into him.
Oh yeah, it was blowing my mind.
Perfect spacing.
It did like 5 damage, but it was so sick.
I know. Yeah, I want to play you because of Sako, but I know I can't do that stuff consistently as he does.
He was doing some crazy stuff. He was just doing some crazy combo extenders that I never thought were possible with like the EX Tatsu and the axe kick after the what was it, Red Fireball, I think.
Yeah, and then he gets safe jump.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, I still think Evil Ryu is like mid tier, but he does the damage.
He does so much damage.
Yeah.
So like if you make a read, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Plus you get tools. It's not like your T-Hawk and you like don't have tools.
And Marvel was kind of a blow up.
Yeah, I watched it.
Everybody was like bagging on that Zero player so hard, but man, I felt like he just destroyed Kane. He fucked him up so badly. It was just like everybody's like, "Oh, he got lucky." It's like, no, man. You look at all of those games. He baited lariats. He was so patient, and he played him how everybody should look into playing against Kane Blue River. Basically, he just baited everything and then just zeroed him.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't know if it was the guy necessarily or it was Zero's flowchart just completely.
I think it was like a little bit, but man,
it was both. I think because like there's some situations where like
I watched the whole set and man, yeah, there was just parts where it was just smart. Yeah. Like you look at it and I was like, wow, that was awesome.
And I know this for a fact, and like this wasn't posted anywhere, but I know that Kane was mad salty because of that, and I fucking know that because of a fact, because he doesn't like losing in his area, because he wants to be the best of the area, and he's proven that he was the best for the most part. And if you lose, then it takes steam out of you, and you're like, why? Like, and he did send him to losers, so like he knows that he's beaten him before. So losing to him like that is just like But it's Zero, man. Zero's taking over. I'm glad. I want to play so many more Zeros. I love fighting Zero.
I hate fighting Zero.
It's fun, dude.
No, it's not.
Zipping, zooping. Don't complain, zip, zoop, zoop, you know.
Zippity zoopin. Yo, what was it? Oh man, Zoop FedEx. Super FedEx.
Oh,
Super
my
FX's new name.
Super FedEx.
Uh,
But yeah, that was the pools for Marvel were terrible. Even though I love the Brazilian guys, like I know most of them.
I felt it was the same way for Street Fighter too.
The pools was it just bad pools? Maybe they just showed.
I was
bad
watching it and I was like, like
they might have just shown bad matches.
I think Breno Fighters was playing Ryu or something like that. It was just
what?
like, yeah, or maybe I heard they weren't updating the names ever. So.
Oh, that might have been the reason.
Yeah.
Because there's some weird matches. It might have been casuals. I don't know. Anyways, there's another international tournament. There was one in Colombia that Zien went to, and there was a Colombian player. Everyone was sponsored by MSI for some reason. I don't know why.
MSI.
MSI, the best computer hardware. Sponsor us, guys. I love MSI. But Zien was down there, and for Marvel, holy crap, the impossible happened. An SRK Theory monster won something.
Oh really? A Theory monster won?
Serpentorus, the notorious Thor beats Morgan. Right?
Ooh.
He's the guy who thought that Thor beat Morgan. He plays Thor, Dorm, Doom, and he beat Zien. He fucked him up. I haven't watched the set yet.
What did he do?
From what I heard, he just stood up in the air.
That was it?
Yeah.
And then he just like did his
And he just
move? Yeah. I'll have to watch it.
I meant to watch it last week or when it happened, but I've just been forgetting. I need to watch it tonight probably. But yeah, so a Theory monster won something, guys. That is the first, I think, ever in the history of SRK. Not the scan.
Crisis.
The scan was first. And this guy. So there's two.
Wait, what did Viscant do? Phoenix or something?
Well, yeah, he Theory monstered the whole
Yeah.
team. He won Evo, so. But yeah, that's the sick match. I'll tweet it out
That
later.
guy's a nut though.
Who?
Viscant? Just like the knowledge and stuff that he applies to this game.
Yeah, he has some weird ideas, I think. But he's very convicted in his ideas, and he's
Yeah, they might not all be right, or
but he believes it, so it could be. It doesn't matter if it's right. He knows it, and then he just asserts that confidence in his gameplay. That's a strong trait to have, confidence in Marvel. And so like,
and he won Evo.
Yeah. Street Fighter, Zien. I watched top 4, Zien versus this Viper player. This Viper player was very good. He was super good, and he almost beat Zien in winners finals, and then I think he reset it, and then almost took Zien out in grand finals. But yeah, they had a Colombian Viper that was going crazy.
Viper, good.
Yeah.
There's not enough Vipers. Oh wait, yeah, there are.
You just hate Viper.
I just hate Viper. It's just a stupid character.
I know. She's so like watching it like after like understanding execution and things like because I remember like
yeah, she's super. Yeah, it's really hard
super
to play her.
simple and like really easy to hit confirm with a lot of things and like I don't know. I think more people should play her if you don't know how to play Street Fighter.
She's really good.
Yeah,
That's the character I always. When somebody always asks me, "Hey, I'm getting into Street Fighter," or or if somebody asks you, "Hey, I'm getting into Marvel," it's like, what character should I play? Okay, well, first of all, do you want to win? Yeah, that's like the first question I ask everybody is, do you want to win? And if the answer is, well, everybody's gonna say yes, right? Because, I mean,
not
yeah.
necessarily. Royal Flush.
But honestly, like people are gonna say yes, I want to win at any cost, at any character, whatever. Other players are like, you know what, I just want to play for fun, and then in that case, try out what character you like, blah 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 blah. But if you want to win, just pick Viper. I feel like she has no bad matchups. She can.
I don't know. Some people would disagree with you.
Like what? Name one bad matchup.
Fucking Akuma.
Akuma?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's Kuma. That could be my
That's
reasoning.
mind-blowing logic right there, because it's Akuma. I know Akuma is really good, but I don't know. She has too many ways to run away.
That's true. But if he puts him in the corner, it's like, GG's.
Yeah, but that's like the case with all characters.
Nah, I guess.
Anyways, I don't want to like go off forever on that.
Someone will tweet you.
Maybe we'll ask
Tweet
me a
Harrison
question or
bad
something.
matchups.
Tweet me bad Viper matchups, so I can just say
Viper.
no. uh,
Anyways, do you want to talk about the stream or do you want to talk about Noah?
oh, I was gonna talk about the Shadow Loop qualifier, just
Oh,
like
shit.
a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
So it was basically there were a couple of NorCal guys there, but for the most part it was like your typical top three. I think Snake Eyes won. Mark Teddy got second. Justin Wong got third for Street Fighter. Clockwork won for Marvel.
Kai got second.
Kai got second. Justin Wong
Justin
got
got
third.
third. I think so. I think Justin third. Both.
And so this brings me. So Justin Wong was playing Firebrand. Justin Wong was playing Firebrand. So obviously,
Yeah.
yeah. So I felt like he didn't care at all. Maybe somebody will correct me in the chat. Maybe he was playing Storm.
He was playing Iron Fist, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought
saw
too.
Iron Fist.
But so I feel like he didn't really care. And this tournament was for people who wanted to fly overseas, right? To go to Shadow Loop Showdown. And it brings me back all the way to the previous Shadow Loop Showdown qualifier, or no, SBO qualifier, where so for this tournament you needed a passport, because of what happened last time.
Yeah.
A bunch of people entered that didn't have any intention to go.
Yeah.
There was a huge fight between Infrit and Justin Wong, because quote unquote Justin Wong was saying Infrit was gatekeeping, right? Is that the right term?
That was Fnatic who said that.
Was it Fnatic?
Yeah, it was Fnatic.
But
And Fnatic went to gatekeep other people.
it was
They both-
it was Infrit though, right?
Yeah,
That was
it was
gatekeeping.
Yeah.
So basically, sum it down really quick. If you don't know what a gatekeeper is, each area has like, top players that kind of have a stranglehold on their game in that area. So if you go to North Bay, it's probably gonna be me, Human, and Demonlos. If you go to like basically anywhere else, it's gonna be like Julio, Kaneda. Yeah. Well, okay. So let me get to another class of people. So you have those guys, and then like maybe in SoCal you have like Killer Kai, like Kino. I think Snake Eyes has kind of proved himself to be above that now.
He's too good.
So you have those type of people who kind of grabbed their area, and say somebody else comes in from New York or something, their job is to make them go O2 because they're gatekeepers. And then you have people like Justin Wong, Snake Eyes, PR Balrog, Filipino Champ, Chris G, like all these guys who can go anywhere and just dominate because they're good. So when Justin Wong was saying or Fnatic was saying he was gatekeeping, it doesn't make any sense to me because, like, I don't know, Justin Wong is good enough where he's not really gatekeeping. Anyways, it wasn't gatekeeping, it was just being an asshole to people at the SBO qualifiers. So basically Infrit entered it and he had no intention of going, basically just wanted to fuck everybody over, as for my understanding.
Yeah.
And
I don't see anything
so
wrong with that.
yeah. And so Justin Wong was pissed off because he wanted to go to SBO and he didn't want some idiot.
Justin Wong won going to
I know,
SBO.
but he was mad. I know. So he was mad that that Infrit was in there. What?
I'm listening.
Oh, so he was mad that Infrit's team or whatever was in there, and just to fuck everybody over. And then after all that shit, like a year later, Justin Wong comes and plays in a tournament that requires a passport, and he had no intention of winning. So good fucking job, Justin Wong.
He had the intention of winning, I would think. I just
With
don't think
Iron
he cared.
Fist? Come
I don't think
on.
he
If
cared
he
that
really
much.
wanted to go, then why is he entering the fucking tournament? That's
I don't think he cared that much about it because I don't think he puts Shadow Showdown as a good tournament to go to. I think most of the top players don't put Shadow Showdown as a good tournament to go to because they're not going to win.
So why is he entering? Why is he entering the tournament?
For sponsor reasons, probably. I don't know. Just a tournament. You could probably sell the ticket. I don't know. I don't think people want to go to Shadow Showdown if they're a top player looking to make money or exposure because they're just going to get fucked up. And for Marvel, it's kind of the same now because Australia actually has good players now that people don't know about, and they're going to get blown up if they go. And like, I don't think top American players care much anymore about traveling since they've been doing it. So they're like, whatever, I don't need to go to Australia, which I think is a bad attitude to have. But then again, Justin could have just been playing Iron Fist because he wanted to play Iron Fist. He's a weird guy. So
I don't know. I just like you can't talk shit and then do it again later. You know? I don't know. I feel like it's stupid.
Oh, Justin did tweet, "Who can I gatekeep today?" Okay, he had no intention. You're right. All right.
See, like what you know,
Right.
what the fuck? And the whole shit about hey, we should have passports to nullify this shit didn't even matter. So
It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with gatekeeping because if you lose
I don't
that
either. Like
person,
I respect
then you
it.
shouldn't have gone anyways. You're not going to win the tournament, so it's like, whatever. But like I don't know, like I feel like people need to care about going to international and like spreading the love from America because like America has such a bad rep for like drama mongering and stuff. Like if you look at other communities, they don't give a shit much. They have like some drama where it's like, hey, you suck. Oh, you suck. I'm gonna money match you. That's their drama, and that's cool. Over here, we have people going to jail and shit and like sexting and stuff. Like Jesus Christ, like just bad things. Triforce doing things with kids now. Like it's just bad. Like
Yeah, that's my rant about all that shit. I thought it was just funny.
yeah. I mean, it's always gonna be a thing. I just don't think people respect Shadow Showdown anymore, which is just odd.
Which is odd for Street Fighter players. It's like a paradise.
I know. It's like the biggest tournament for international.
That's where all of the international Street Fighter players go. Like they go there and no place else.
I think for Street Fighter, it's the biggest tournament to go to besides Evo. I'm sorry, because there's so much internationals that go, and it's just crazy.
Yep.
Even Canada Cup doesn't have that many internationals comparatively. So like for people to be so nonchalant wanting to go to Australia because it's a long flight. I gotta play video games for everything. Like Jesus Christ,
You just got your flight paid for.
put a tape on it. Jeez.
Like come
Tough it
on.
out. Take a Xanax.
Anyways, yeah.
Shadow Showdown. It's coming up. Everyone should watch it. I'll be watching it. I'm really happy.
That was
for
my
Marvel.
favorite tournament last year.
Yeah.
Besides Evo, that was my favorite tournament.
They're gonna do casuals before when all the internationals are arriving. They're gonna be doing casuals on the channel.
Yes.
Crazy Chinese players and shit. Chinese players are my favorite. And yeah.
Speaking of drama, I guess.
Do you want me to talk about it? All right.
I guess. I didn't
No,
even
I
know.
got-
I thought people were trolling when
No,
they
it's
said
real.
this. It's real?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Noah got recruited by EMP, and the only reason I'm bringing it up because EMP is it's a non-sponsor because I mean they don't do anything and they don't have any money anymore. So it's
Was
like
a traveling circus a sponsor?
that's not a sponsor. That's not even a company. Like I don't.
So
even,
it's
I think
whatever.
it's the people selling oranges on the side of the street have a better grasp on reality than most people. I'm probably I just made someone mad, but whatever. But yeah, Noah is with the MP, and I think Noah is their best player to pick up, to be honest. And like not my joke, not my joke.
I'll let you finish.
Like,
I'll let you
that's
finish.
true, but like he's the only person who's not gonna like fuck up so monumentally bad that it's gonna like destroy your like industry or whatever or your company. And like he has so much positive feelings around him, unlike all the other players in the MP who are just like collusion and like, oh, you fucked over sponsorship, oh no, like all this shit. Like it's so toxic, or like Stanford shit talking like the fucking nuns on the side of the street.
Oh,
like,
we'll talk about Saber shit talking after this, dude.
yeah,
That's funny.
but like he's so like a pure image, and like he's a kid, so it's that shtick. It's like, hey, it's a kid. Hey. So like it's a really good pickup. But I mean, Triforce has pictures of his penis on the internet, and like he sent them to like underage women, presumably underage women. So like, and he wore a power glove for like 10 years. His name's Triforce legally. Like Jesus Christ, like did his parents not like realize this? Like if you're Noah's parents, please realize this guy's weird, and like he might be mentally unstable, and you probably should not have him around your child. Like I fear for Noah, like that this guy might do something. I don't know, like. Just
man.
don't have your kids near this guy. Like his name's Triforce. That it's like Michael Jackson status. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he's a pedophile, but Jesus Christ.
Man, I was kind of hoping that wasn't true.
It's true.
That's really sad. I feel like, because the parents agreed to that.
His parents, I don't know if they know that much about it though. They might
Hopefully, somebody like outside of EMP like fills them in, and they kind of.
I can send them some chat logs.
Maybe you should like.
It's not my business.
Maybe
it's not my business.
Whatever, or maybe just say, hey, you should really think about this.
You should catch an emperor. .blockbot. But yeah, it's just weird. There's some funny jokes about it, but I think Noah's gonna be fine. I don't think they're gonna do anything for him. I think it's just a publicity thing, because their EMP is close to shutting down. Because I mean, they don't have houses and shit. So.
Yeah, but they haven't had like anything in like years, so.
That's true. Listen, they've still been around, so. We were just watching the Bleach parody of the EMP council members doing a meeting or whatever. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
The High Council.
No.
I'll link it to you after the show. It's
All
pretty.
right.
It's pretty dumb. But yeah, Arturo did a stream over.
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say.
weekend.
Speaking of EMP, but more pie. I think it was Team Pie.
Team Pie.
Much like
City
Team
of
Pie
Brass.
guys.
City of Brass.
Yeah. It's just like, so Arturo's been streaming from. Is it his house, or is it from, like?
I think it's City of Brass's house.
Okay, so it's either way, it's from a house, right? And it's just like I'm watching the stream, and it's just like watching it is making me realize why I got into streaming in the first place. It's just that old like hey, let's get together and just fucking stream this shit. Like I don't care if there's 5 people watching. You know, whatever. Let's just get drunk and have a tournament and have fun. And that's totally what those tournaments are. And I think it's absolutely awesome that Arturo is doing that. And on top of it, he's having good exhibition matches too.
Yeah,
which I've always wanted to do. And man, it is really hard to get. If you're not like highly regarded in the FGC, or like I don't know, you have to have some kind of hold on the community in order for people to just show up for free and do something like that. It's really hard to do that, and he manages to do that.
Well,
So,
they're all a group of players that play.
I know, but even then, it's hard.
I know. Yeah. To get that many people in the same house and playing is pretty good. But they live in a city, so it's a little easier, and they're all condensed. Even though
Yeah.
it might be an hour on public transportation, it's still an hour that you don't have to spend that much money to get over. So it's not like San Francisco where you have to spend an hour in traffic and crazy people like nude on the street and shit. Like, like it's a little different. Like, so. Like,
Yeah, I think it's awesome that he's doing that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the stream.
I've had a lot of fun watching the streams the last couple times. So
I like Lee Chung as a guilty pleasure because he's not a good commentator, but I don't know.
is that the guy that just says stupid all the time?
Yeah, he cracks me up. I know it's not funny, and like, but I laugh anyways. Like, I don't know, it's funny to me. I don't care. I like dumb things.
But yeah, it's
Haha,
cool.
stupid. Shit cracks me up, man. I don't know why.
But it was like Smug versus Santhrax. Sanford. And it was like the very first round of this first to 7. And man, I don't know the full story. I don't know who said what, but it's like halfway through, and then you just hear somebody saying something, and somebody pauses it, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, first round? And it's just Sanford just, yo, I just want to play the game, and just like goes off on like this 2-minute tantrum about how he just wants to play the game, and he doesn't want people like shit talking and telling him how to play the game and stuff. And in my head I'm thinking, wow, you would not survive like 5 seconds on the West Coast because it's like all everybody does. But
They do it on the East Coast too, to be fair.
yeah, they do. But I'm just like, really? Like everybody just is having fun, and you're turning into like this big deal. It was kind of weird. But it's on Arturo's channel, so if you want to go and watch it, it's like in the
I
first
feel
like 2
like
minutes.
Sanford has such a I don't know, play to win attitude that he just becomes a sourpuss sometimes. And it's like if people are trolling him, he just like takes it really seriously. And like even if it's just like playful shit talk, you know, having with buddies or whatever, and he's just like nah. And like when it comes to the games, like super competitive.
Yeah.
And that's a bad attitude to have when you're just like trying to like play the game. Like it doesn't matter.
It's a
if you
bad
fuck
attitude
everyone
to
up.
have when you go into a session where like half the people are drunk already. Like
Yeah, it's like it's like if you go to this session, like you don't have to beat everyone at the fucking drunk party. Like if you have to do that to like massage your ego, then you might need to get some counseling or something. Like Jesus Christ, like just calm down. Like fucking Street Fighter is not life.
it's
Sorry,
not.
just have some fun every now and then.
I think he
I
was
think I
like
play-
bitching at the people in the comments or something like that too, from what I saw.
Yeah,
I haven't read any of it, but whatever.
I think I play Taskmaster, do anime all the time. No, I like Beautiful Joe sometimes. You know, having
Guys.
fun. It's bad, but
Don't ever play him when I'm drunk. I'm just saying that right now. It'll be the end of days. I think that's all I have for topics.
We have questions. Someone's trying to call me on Skype. I'm so popular. I wish that was me. Oh wait. Drew Red Mage asks, console launch is coming. Oh yeah, I had a question. Well, it ties in. At Drew Red Mage, console launch is coming. How long will it be before most games are ran on the next gen systems at tourneys? So it was announced that XRD Guilty Gear is on PS3 and PS4.
Okay.
So
If it's on my PS3. If it's on PS3, I would imagine never.
it's not like that's the only game that's going to be tournament worthy. KI's just not. I'm sorry. Like unless they fucking dump Xbox Ones on everyone, it's not going to be a good tournament game. It's
Yeah,
just too
literally
expensive.
everyone. Just like
It's too
shower
expensive.
people with
Yeah.
Xbox Ones.
It's too expensive to get into for even tournaments. Like, and even just people. Like, it's just too expensive right now. But like for PS3s, they're going to be a price drop coming up, probably Black Friday or something. And I'm going to be picking one up because I want to play XRD and I want to play PlayStation 3 games that I've never played. But so I don't think we're gonna. It's probably gonna take 2 or 3 years for us to actually go to next gen.
It's
And
gonna
even
take
then-
no.
even
Yeah, I
then-
don't think it's gonna take that long. It's gonna take a major game to go next gen exclusive.
I
It's
don't
gonna take
think
a Street Fighter. It's gonna take a Marvel. It's gonna take a KOF. It's gonna take something like that.
I don't think that will ever happen though. And that's why this is why I'll say it, because Steam is gonna be the way of the future for fighting games.
Dude,
because-
nobody's gonna carry around PCs.
No, but like it's gonna be a cheaper alternative
No, it's not.
for next gen. Just get a cheap $300 computer that can run all the games.
You think you can find a $300 that can run all those games?
Yeah. Or
Alright.
get a sponsor to donate it. That's just avenues for
God, it's like-
sponsors right there. Newegg. Shit
Yeah.
like that. Like if you can get a sponsor to
I
do
mean,
it.
in a
then
perfect world, then
Well, I mean, if people are complaining like, oh, I can't get sponsors when I'm playing on Xbox. Well, then fucking get the PC version to get sponsors. You know. I think that's an avenue to get more sponsors in the community. If you just invest the money and try and convince a sponsor that is PC related. But yeah, XRD is coming out on PS3, so I'm gonna be picking up a PS3 eventually. So I think PS3s and PC are gonna be the way of the future, unfortunately.
I mean, eventually.
Well, I think as a result of Guilty Gear being on PS3, then most other games are gonna be playing on PS3 as a standard. So just get used to PS3 timing is all I'm saying. But
Actually, I have a question.
okay.
Say like one of those top games comes out for the next console. Is it just gonna immediately kill the game before that?
If it's
So say
within-
like, I know this isn't happening, but say Ultra Street Fighter 4 comes out exclusive to next gen. Is that just gonna immediately kill? Well, I guess the same game. Okay, Street Fighter 5 comes out on next gen. Is it just gonna kill Ultra like immediately?
No, I don't think so. I can't, dude. No one has. People skip out on like $5 venue fees. People complain about $5 venue fees. Okay, all right. So I don't think these people are gonna be willing to invest $600, $500 into fucking one game, you know, just to play it. Not even travel to play for it. Not even to like do other things.
But
with it.
it's like, say it's like the hot new game, and that's what everybody's playing.
It's gonna be a while, dude.
It's gonna have to take a lot.
It's gonna be a year, and Street Fighter V would have to push it probably.
Okay.
And Street Fighter V would have to look fucking like Crisis or something. You know,
That'd be weird.
I'm just saying, really good. I don't know.
Just Cody going around legitimately just stabbing people.
Legitimately, like Saving Private Ryan. Just... I hate that scene. My life gets me too much.
Alright,
Do you
next
ever
question.
see? Drew had Mage asked, do you ever foresee Capcom abandoning arcade releases for Street Fighter? Yes. Next question. You think so? Yeah, I think so.
Wait,
I think it
arcade
already
releases? For
Yeah,
what?
I think I already.
Yeah, I think they are. They're having
Yeah.
location tests, right? Or something?
Are they having locations?
That's what I thought.
He says, do you foresee Capcom abandoning arcade releases?
Oh, abandoning.
I think so.
It's hard to tell, man.
They're losing money, dude.
I can see them saying yes, but
They have no money. They don't have money like they did in 2009. So, even though they are making money because they fired a bunch of people, but like that's not actually making money.
I'm
That's just
gonna say no.
Yeah.
But
I
that's just me. Anyways, next
Um,
question.
Did you see the Japanese Shadow League qualifier?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
The Hound asks, do you think more events should do dual audio streams like the Japanese Shadow League qualifier? What they did was they had two mics. They had two mic setups. One was ported into the left earphone, and the other was ported into the right earphone. The right earphone was Japanese. The left earphone was English. And if you turn down the left earphone, then you got Japanese commentary. And if you turn down the right earphone in your settings, then you got English commentary.
It's kind of weird, I guess.
It's weird. It worked. Worked flawless.
It'd be crazy if you could just stream two audios on the same stream and then pick between them, but I think we're...
I feel like YouTube will implement that, or they might have it with a flash overlay or something. You could probably implement it.
I mean, streamers are gonna have to find a way to do that, but
Yeah. Or you just have another stream.
yeah, that's the easiest way.
Do you think people would do that setup? No, that's wonky. That's MacGyver shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think
it's-
people will do that. Just
it's
because
super-
when people like go on the stream, they're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
What is Day asks? What is your prediction of what it will be like, what the FGC will be like in 5 to 10 years? The same?
What's gonna be like in 10 years?
Yeah, 5 to 10 years.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be the same, a little bit bigger.
Dude, nobody knows what's gonna happen in a year.
I think it's constant growth. I think it's consistent growth. It's what the FGC has been.
Consistent?
From 2009. From 2009, it's been consistent.
I think it's kind of leveled off right now, to be honest. I mean, Evo kind of peaked it up a little bit, but I still like small tournament-wise and scenes-wise. It's like I don't know, the same.
You don't see all the scenes though, dude. No one does. There's so many. There's so many streams that just have one viewer that are just 30 people playing.
Yeah,
in a-
they've stayed at one viewer.
Yeah, I'm not talking about their CPM or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, it's just people playing the game. That's fine. That's all you need.
Okay.
And we have a lot of that still.
I'm not
We
gonna
still
argue
have the
with you.
most tournament players per any game ever. Because everyone's a tournament player.
Yeah, you have to be a tournament player.
Yeah, so it's a really good thing, I think. I'll tweet the tourney archives, guys.
Let's see. What's this guy's
Yeah.
name? A boy named Rio asks, "Is top tier really important for a game to live? Are bottom tier players more important?" I think he's talking about characters. Would it matter if the tryhards left? I don't know what that means.
Wait, read it.
Basically, the people trying to make top tier work. I think is what he's saying.
Oh.
He's basically saying, are tiers important?
To an extent. I'm
Like if
not really-
everybody's like kind of the same, does that matter? Does there
I'm-
have to be godlike character. Doesn't have to be shitty characters.
There will inherently be that, unless everyone's the same.
I think Ono set up before. I don't think he purposely made strong characters, because when that character loses, it's more hype and it's more entertaining.
It's true, but like, it's really hard. It's hard to balance things, like
Especially in a fighting game.
Just look at
so
any
hard.
game. It's just fucking hard. Like any game, fucking StarCraft, Warcraft, fucking anything. Dota. It doesn't matter. Everything's hard to balance. Call of Duty, like it's just fucking hard. So
Are the bottom tier players more important?
no, I don't think either are important. People want to watch bottom tier because they don't get to see it a lot, but if they don't win, they won't care. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
If top tier don't win, they don't care. It's winning. Winning is what matters. So whatever you have to do to win, just do it. If you want to just tier horde to win, then do it. If you want to play your character to win, then just do it. You don't have to pick fucking Kami to win a major, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I think tiers matter to an extent. It's just like whatever you feel is your best avenue to win. If that is tier whoring or that is playing your character you like, then just do that. Don't let other people like, oh, he's a bad character. Like fucking Thor beat Xian. Come on.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with your character, you'll do well. Doesn't matter. Unless you play Dan, you're fucked.
I've always said you'll play better with the character you like.
Yeah.
Which is like, you have to be lucky to like top tier characters. Because if you really like playing that top tier character, you're gonna be better because you like playing a top tier character and your character's top tier. In my opinion.
Tongue twister right there.
What? Tongue
There's a
twister?
Yeah.
I think it makes sense, sort of. Alexander Keith asks, the Iron Fist was legit. The Doctor Strange picks up the crumple. Do you know what's just more legit? Storm, Wolverine, Akuma. I think it's...
Or Nova Spencer.
Yeah.
Strange.
It's just whatever. Yeah, he didn't care. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah.
We can do a couple more.
Gas Power asks, do you think 3D fighting games need to undergo a reboot in order to garner interest again and have more staying power a la Street Fighter 4? Yes.
How do they do that?
Tekken is a game, if you've seen throughout the series from 1 to 6, or 1 to Tag 2, whatever, it just adds shit on top of it. So, like, eventually you just have, like, 300 normals, and you're like, ugh. Like, and someone has to learn that for 70 characters, or however fucking many are in Tekken Tag 2. And so,
Yeah,
like,
so many of them.
you have to learn so much shit. And, like, I feel like they're just gonna be like, all right, scrap characters, fucking 15 characters, 16 characters, whatever, even maybe 12, I think. And just have, like, just fucking chop moves up. Just, like, straight chop useless moves that people don't use anymore, that aren't good. Just
Like,
chop
it's so
them.
daunting. I think I bought Tekken 6, and then I went to the move list, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's so...
It's too
It might
complicated.
not be, like, once you get into it, like, I was told that, hey, there's all these combos or whatever, but honestly, top players only use, 10 of these in gameplay. So, it's like, you really have to spend the time to learn which ones people use and stuff, but why even have the other ones in there, then? It's just so crazy.
It's like Street Fighter, where there's normals that are just bad and no one uses them, you know?
But then
like-
those kind of trick your opponent too, because a lot
Yeah.
of people train against those, and they just don't know that those normals exist. So when they get hit by them, it's kind of like a one-time gimmick. I feel like.
Yeah, that's true in Tekken 2. You can use a shitty move to gimmick people out, but there's like 500 shitty moves. Like,
Yeah.
They really need to simplify a shit ton of things. Not like dumb it down, but like just get rid of the bulk. It's so bulky for no reason. Like there's no reason for it. Like I think Tekken's fine. I think that free-to-play game does a decent job of simplifying the game so a beginner can get into it easier. Even though I don't think it's as good as Tekken Tag 2. But yeah, they definitely need a reboot. Like they need to scrap a lot of things. Like even like design styles they need to scrap sometimes. I don't know. At True Red Mage asks, does Triforce use the glove when masturbating? No, he sticks his penis in the glove. At Canadian Pyro,
I like how you were so on the ball, like
Doesn't
with that question.
doesn't being entertaining make you a good commentator? I
Does
think
being
this is-
entertaining make you a good commentator?
Yeah, no, no,
Stupid.
stupid. This is what doofus in. I think doofus is a good word for him.
Doofus.
I'll tweet him. Should use doofus more.
You stupid doofus. There you go. It's catchphrase.
No. If you're entertaining, that doesn't mean you're a good commentator.
You gotta be knowledgeable.
You have to
some
be
degree.
knowledgeable. You have to talk
You
about
have
the
to be.
match. You have to talk about the match instead of like shorties in the club with shorties and like next one. Whatever the fuck that's about. You know, it's like that's what a good commentator is. Do you have to be a good commentator to be on a mic commentating? No. Like I don't think you need to. It's a weekly. Who gives a shit really?
Just
If
have
it's a
fun.
major, I care. If it's like an event, like some esport event or like a monthly or some good tournament like AutoCon or something, then yeah, you should be a little bit more serious. But like, if it's fucking a weekly, who cares really? Like,
A boy named Rio asks, will removing a character from a game ever be a good fix for problems in that game, be it for balance or mechanical fixes?
what was the question again? Sorry.
Basically, removing a character, a good or bad idea,
On what?
to fix brokenness.
Oh,
Just remove
no,
it.
then other people get better in relative. So like, say you move Okuma, Kami, and Fei Long, right? Then Ryu's still good, and he's still going to beat a lot of players. And you're removing bad matchups from people who
I
were
think you just
moderately
made the
good.
game like 90% better, by the way.
But you're removing bad matchups from people who normally lose, so they're just going to dominate and become top tier. You know?
Yeah,
What
it's
if
a whole...
what if all people with bad matchups were the top tier? That's why they can't win. All those removed, they're top 2 now.
It's like,
They beat everyone else.
I think I made a Cody tier list the other day, or not a tier list, but a list of characters he would lose to, like in a certain
9-1
order.
everyone.
No, it wasn't 9-1 everyone, but it was like, you know, it was like an order. It wasn't really like, oh, this is 5.5 or this is just in this order. This is what I would range the matchups as, and basically all the characters he has trouble with are top tier characters. So if you just got rid of top tier characters, I mean,
It's a bad problem.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of problems with balancing. Like if you get rid of something, it creates a ripple effect. You ever seen the butterfly effect? That's like balancing, except less Ashton Kutcher and shit. So.
all right. One more question.
There's no more questions. Unless we have a YouTube one. I don't think we did. I looked.
No, I don't think we do either. Ask Honzo why he shut down Deadly Bison Entertainment.
Oh, I can talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
So-
You got 2 minutes.
Okay, so Deadly Bison, Moons linked me to stream, and like, so I went there, and some guy was streaming Star Wars, and I was like, that's weird. I don't know, maybe the commissioner plays Star Wars, and the commissioner was in the chat, and he said, hey, we got hacked. Can you get an admin to help us? I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And other people were saying they got hacked, so I was like, okay. So like, I tweeted admin friends I have, I'm like, hey, can you take care of this? And I guess they went in and like did shit. I guess they banned the channel because it was hacked or whatever. Maybe reset the password. I don't know what they did to it. But like, then I see like sweet Johnny Cage and the Deadly Bison tweeting like fucking fish sticks, be like, hey, can you get our channel back? Hanzo destroyed it, and I was like, what did I do? You guys asked me for help. You guys asked me for help. If you're gonna ask me for something, I'm gonna give it to you. Like I don't think they expected me to know powers to be.
So you helped them out, and then in turn,
If
just
they try to troll me or whatever, like, all right, that's the price you get for trying to troll me. I'm trying to be genuine.
Twitch
I'm
doesn't
not
know
a troll.
trolling.
I'm not a troll, all right, guys.
If you
I've
tell
never been
Twitch,
a
hey,
troll.
Honzo Gonzo fucked over my channel, they're gonna be like, oh, shit, we gotta ban Honzo Gonzo now.
Typical Hanzo. I'm not a troll, guys. I'm the most sincere person that I know. So like, trolling me is just like really sad. You shouldn't troll me, guys. I'm such a nice guy.
In conclusion, don't troll anybody, or
I'll
you'll hear
fuck
about it
you
on the
up.
show.
You troll me, you want to do that? That's what you get. I'll fuck you up.
All right,
Internet
well, I
bully.
think that's the end of the show. Do you have anything
Done.
to
Swell.
say before we end the show?
Don't mess with me. Yes, it is.
Jesus Christ.
Tapping into my Mexican, man. I got my Doritos.
Until next
my
time, you can follow
Chicas.
me at SBA. You can follow Honzo Gonzo at Honzo Gonzo.
Jeez.
Make sure
my
to follow,
necklace.
more importantly, IPLAYWINNER on Twitter. You can also follow us at facebook.com/IPLAYWINNER. If you want to check out any of the previous shows, you can go to IPLAYWINNER.com, go to the podcast section. You can check out the shows on YouTube or MP3 format. And more importantly, we don't say this ever, thanks for watching or listening to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just don't say it enough. We do it for you guys, so thanks for watching, downloading the MP3 every single week. So we'll see you guys later.
Here, do you? A little bit over sober, don't know what we're gonna do. Just stand around and look goofer. Somehow I don't feel so super. Do I need a little something that'll make me feel a little bit less like a total loser?
I wanna show you what it feels like when we play.
And how is that?
Intoxicating and make you night and day.
Let's give it a shot.
Come step into my world and let me blow your mind.
I'm down for that.
And I'm all around you, in you, on you, and your mind.
Wait, what you mean?
I wanna show you what it feels like when we play. Intoxicating and make you night and day. Come step into my world and let me blow your mind. I'm all around you, in you, on you, and your mind. Release me.
Get higher, 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 get I think I'm starting to feel weird. My vision's not quite so clear. Starting to think that maybe we're really just the coolest motherfucking people here. But my skin feels like it's sparkling. This wasn't part of the bargain. And my brain's in outer space like I've become some kind of Martian.
I wanna show you what it feels like